The steam ascends in silver lights against the pale and early light. A single porcelain cup defined between the fading edges of the night. I watch the garden waking slow, where heavy dew begins to spill. There's nowhere left for me to go inside this house, so deep and still. This is the breathing of the day before the noise begins to climb. The bitter dark is washed away beyond the ticking pulse of time. A quiet kindness in the air, the clarity of being here without a burden or a care, while every shadow settles clear. Thoughts arrive like passing birds, they drift across the inner sky. I do not need to find the words to keep the morning passing by. The warmth is spreading through my palms as embers turn to steady gray. In this intentional and holy calm, I give my spirit to the day. One sip to ground the wandering mind, to find the center of the flame. The restless hours are left behind, and every ghost forgets its name. The kitchen window frames the sun, a golden thread across the floor. The work of living has begun behind silent wooden door. This is the breathing of the day before the noise begins to climb. The bitter dark is washed away beyond the ticking pulse of time. A quiet kindness in the air, the clarity of being here without a burden or a care, while every shadow settles clear. This is the breathing of the day before the noise begins to climb. The bitter dark is washed away beyond the ticking pulse of time. A quiet kindness in the air, the clarity of being here without a burden or a care, while every shadow settles clear. This is the breathing of the day before the noise begins to climb. The bitter dark is washed away beyond the ticking pulse of time. A quiet kindness in the air, the clarity of being here without a burden or a care, while every shadow settles clear.
Yeah, I'm done playing nice. Rules? What rules? Let's go. 벌써 나를 봐 빛나고 있어. 어제 옛날 vibe, 오늘은 different vibe. 너의 시선 따라 춤추던 내가 아냐. 이제 내 맘대로 no more compromise. 빛나는 neon light, heartbeat racing fast. 숨 막히게 달려. Catch me if you can. 너가 원하는 perfect girl. Sorry, not that girl. I'm rewriting my story. Watch me burn it up. Don't try to hold me down. I'm breaking every crown. No chains, no games, I'm out. My rules, break my rules. 난 원하는 대로 할게 tonight. My rules, break my rules. 너의 fantasy, that's how this is no fight. Boom, boom, heart on fire, higher, higher, take me higher. Rules, yeah, I'm the queen. No regrets, live in the dream. 쏟아져도 read 안 해 Noise we talk just noise in my way 네가 빈타는 이유 cause I own the stage Spotlight on me center of the rage 독한 lipstick sharp like a blade 웃으며 말할게 you can't face 세상이 말해도 좀 멋지라 해도 I love being extra that's my attitude Don't try to hold me down I'm breaking every ground No chains, no games somehow My rules are my rules 난 원하는 대로 할게 tonight My rules are my rules 너의 fantasy 나 this is my fight Boom boom harder fire higher higher take me high My rules yeah I'm the queen No regrets living the dream Call me crazy, call me wild But this is me, unfiltered style No filter, no fake smile I'm the storm, watch me shine My rules, break the rules 오늘 밤 다 불태웠잖아 My rules, break the rules I'm unstoppable Feel the light Heart on fire Higher, higher No desire My rules I'm the queen Forever living the dream My rules Yeah, I'm free now That's right Static crackles on the midnight dial I see your shadow in a velvet file The pavement goes beneath your leather boots We're pulling up the deepest urban routes No ticking clock can tell us where to go We're caught inside a warm magnetic flow Just give your hand and let the static rise I read the secret language in your eyes This feels like forever in a brand new way We're chasing down the ghosts of yesterday Ignite the pulse and let the fever spin I'm falling where the gravity grows thin Two beating hearts against the plastic world Watching every mistake and unfurl Don't let the morning break this heavy spell We've got a story only we can tell The air is thick with sugar and the heat We're marking every corner of the street Don't look behind, that color's fading out You're everything that I've been told about The lock and throw away the key The only thing that matters is you and me Tape tangled in a golden mesh The feeling of the night is always fresh We glide across the checkered boarded floor Always searching for a little more Your silhouette is painted on the glass Watching all the lonely strangers pass There's a tension moving through the wire Setting every sleepy nerve
morning light creeps slow across the floor, tracing hollow steps toward the kitchen door. I see your silver spoons and the chipped porcelain cups, small relics left behind while the sun wakes up. The scent of pine and heavy winter wood. A house once brimming now feels barely full. Old timber groans beneath the weight of years, salted by the quiet rain of 1,000 private tears. Oh, the roots run deep beneath the frozen clay, holding firm the ground where we used to play. Your yard a steady pulse and my taking risks. The gentle warmth within the autumn mist. Though the maps are torn and the stars grow dim, I carry your light through the shadows grim. In every breath and every aching bone, I am never walking this long road alone. Time is a river that carves the canyon wide, leaving nothing but the polished stones inside. But the lessons that you whispered in the dark remain the flint that strikes a vital spark. The garden shears are rusting on the shelf near the faded portrait of your younger self. I wear a heavy coat to ward away the guilt. The fabric holds the stories where my own words fail. The kettle hums alone and a lonesome tune underneath the paling watching crescent moon. I fold the linens just the way you taught, cherishing the simple peace that your labor brought. Oh, the roots run deep beneath the frozen clay, holding firm the ground where we used to play. You are the steady pulse and light taking risks. The gentle warmth within the autumn mist. Though the maps are torn and the stars grow dim, I'll carry a light through the shadows grim. In every breath and every aching bone, I am never walking this long road alone. Static crackles on the heavy black dial, waiting for the frequency to find a style. I lacquered up my hair in the bathroom glass, watching all the suburban minutes slowly pass. The denim on my shoulders feels like armor plate. I check the kitchen ticking clock and it said don't be late. The pavement is humming with a brand new heat. I can feel the pulse shifting underneath my feet. Got a pocket full of silver and a plastic heart. Living for the weekend used to be so hard, but the dashboard glow is a pale shade of blue, and I'm burning up the road just to get to you. Leather on the seats, catching every single glare. There is a heavy kind of magic in the midnight air. No more looking backward at the dusty shelves. Tonight we are the kings of our younger selves. Moving through the shadows of the giant screen, the loudest motion that you've ever have seen. Gravity is broken and the floor is on fire, taking every heartbeat just a little bit higher. No one needs a reason when the speakers start to roar. Throw your heavy worry out the double back door. We are chasing down the lightning till the break of day. Let the sonic waves wash the world away. This road is cutting circles in the hazy floor. I am pushing past the limit, then I'm asking for more. The sequins are a riot in the flickering beam, like a high voltage vision from a celluloid dream. Silk ties loosened and the color turning high. We are tracing constellations in a windowless sky. Forget about the silence of the working week. The body has a language that it needs to speak. The drummer is a phantom with a heavy metallic hand, leading us together to the promised land. Every signal gesture is a bold design. We are drawing out a map on a jagged line. No shadows can follow where the floodlights go, caught inside the fever of a horizontal flow. The city is a blueprint laid out at our heels. Love is just a function of the way this feels. Spinning on the axis of the completed world. Watch the ballet of the evening get unfurled. The pressure is rising in the copper pipes, painted in a gallery of primary stripes. Everything is moving in a seamless blur. Listen to the engine start to rattle and purr. Hold your breath tight for the coming crash, turning all the boredom into silver and ash. Moving down the shadows of the giant scream, the loudest motion action the world has seen. Gravity is broken and the floor is on fire, taking every heartbeat just a little bit higher. No one needs a reason when the speakers start to roar. Throw your heavy weight, got the devil, got your. We are chasing down the lightning till the break of day. Let the sonic waves wash the world away. Moving through the shadows of the giant screen, the loudest ocean that you ever have seen. Gravity is broken and the floor is on fire, take every heartbeat just a little bit higher. No one needs a reason when the speakers start to roar. Throw your
Diamonds hidden on the Soul City lights, trading sleep for the chance to ignite. 100 hours in the practice room mirror, seeing the dream becoming much clearer. Polished perfection in every move, finding the pulse within the new groove. The countdown starts behind the black curtain. Heart is racing, but the footwork is certain. Thousands of voices calling my name, ready to step inside of the flame. Spotlight breaking through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. World turns spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the multiplication high. Graphic patterns on a wide screen display, colors exploding in a technicolor spray. Fast production with a global design, crossing every border and every line. Syncopated energy through the floor, keeping the audience begging for more. The countdown starts behind the black curtain. Heart is racing, but the footwork is certain. Thousands of voices calling my name, ready to step inside of the flame. Spotlight blazing through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. Words are spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the sky. Feel the electricity, multiplication. Spotlight breaking through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. Words are spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the sky. Feel the electricity, multiplication high. Spotlight breaking through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. Words are spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the sky. Feel the electricity, multiplication high.
Diamonds hidden under so city lights, trading slick for the chance to ignite. 100 hours in the practice room mirror, seeing the dream becoming much clearer. Polished perfection in every move, finding the pulse within the new groove. The countdown starts behind the black curtain. Heart is racing, but the footwork is certain. Thousands of voices calling my name, ready to step inside of the flame. Spotlights breaking through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. Worlds are spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the sky. Feel the electricity, multiplication high. Graphic patterns on a wide screen display, colors exploding in a technicolor spray. Fast production with the global design, crossing every border and every line. Syncopated energy through the floor, keeping the audience begging for more. The countdown starts behind the black curtain. Heart is racing, but the footwork is certain. Thousands of voices calling my name, ready to step inside of a flame. Spotlight breaking through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. Worlds are spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the sky. Raise the electricity, multiplication Spotlight breaking through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. Worlds and spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the sky. Feel the electricity, multiplication high. Spotlight breaking through the heavy dark, every single beat is a burning spark. Worlds are spinning on a giant stage, writing the story on a golden page. Hands held high, reaching for the sky. Feel the electricity.
감성 낯선 공기 속에 깨어난 이 환상 거울 앞에 비친 새로운 내 모습 망설임은 던져버려 바로 지금 Top of the trend yeah we going higher 모두가 꿈꾸던 그 장면 속으로 Set the world on fire baby 멈추지 마 너와 나의 이 순간 절대 식지 않아 Crazy for this feeling 다시 소리 질러 내일은 없는 것처럼 Just let it go 쉴 틈 없이 터져 어지러운 거리 우릴 향한 시선 피면서 나무처럼 주고받는 우리만의 신호 그건 마치 본성 심박수는 한계 넘어서 번져가는 짜릿한 이 떨림 한 걸음 더 깊게 빠져들어 너의 숨결 하나까지 느껴 Top of the trend, yeah we going here 모두가 꿈꾸던 그 강연 속으로 Set the world on fire, baby 멈추지 마 너와 나의 이 순간은 절대 식지 않아 Crazy for this feeling 다시 소리 질러 내일 눈물 것처럼 Just let it go Dust has settled on the porch swing frame The wind still calls out every secret name I trace the lines upon a weathered wooden chair And feel the ghost of silver in your hair The garden hums a tune you used to know Where every seed you planted starts to grow The kettle whistles through the empty hall Across the shadows stretching on the wall The workshop bench is quiet and refined With all the heavy burdens left behind I hold the compass that guided every stride To find the strength you never tried to hide You taught me how to read the morning sky And how to face the world without a lie The ink is faded on the ledger page A gentle wisdom ripening with age You are the roots that hold shifting ground Steady grace within a lonely sound The miles may stretch as seasons turn to gray Your light remains to guide my way Yeah, a tapestry of silk and iron thread In every single word you ever said
as all the fleeting moments softly pass. The way you laughed until the candles burn, the way you shared the lessons deeply learned. I wear your jacket when the nights get cold, a story told in stitches, brave and bold. The front door creaks but always welcomes me to be exactly who I ought to be. You are the goods that hold the shifting around, steady gaze within a lonely sound. From eyes they stretch and seasons turn to gray, your light remains to guide my weary way. A tapestry of silk and iron thread, in every single word you ever said. The warmth of holiness carries in my chest, a place for restless hearts to finally rest. You are the roots that hold the shifting ground, the steady place within a lonely sound. The mouth may stretch as seasons turn to gay, your light remains to guide my weary way. A tapestry of silk and iron thread, in every single word you ever said. The warmth of home is carries in my chest, a play for us as hearts to finally 얼음한 보자 뒤tum이 앉아 식어버린 잔술에 다들 띄우네. 젓가락 장단에 실린 한숨이 무거운 어깨 위로 내려앉는 밤, 굽이굽이 흐르는 세월의 강물, 돌아보면 멀찌감치 흩어지져가. 낮게 읊조리는 가느다란 숨결, 가슴 밑바닥까지 차오르는 한 부슬프게 꺾이는 이름 없는 노래, 심장 깊숙이 파고드는 그 떨림, 애달픈 가락 속에 맺힌 눈물 자국, 쓰라린 상처마다 덫을 해보네. 가늘게 뽑아낸 미련의 실털에 끊어질 듯 이어지며 허공을 맴도네. 무거운 침묵을 깨우는 혼의 연주, 그리움만 겹겹이 쌓여가는구나. 닳아버린 구름이 참 같은 인생, 어디로 가는지 묻지도 못한 채 목구멍 끝에 걸린 말들을 삼키고 희미한 불빛 아래 몸을 기대네. 텅 빈 골목길 지키는 가로등, 길게 늘어진 그림자 동무 삼아 작고 나직한 목소리로 불어난 누구도 꺾이는 이름 없는 노래 심장 깊숙이 파고드는 뱃돌레 내 낡은 가락 속에 맥힌 눈물 자국 쓰라린 상처만 다 터지는 무대
The morning light creeps slow across the floor, tracing hollow steps toward the kitchen door. I see your silver spoons and the chipped porcelain cups, small relics left behind while the sun wakes up. The scent of pine and heavy winter wood. A house once brimming now feels barely full. Old timber groans beneath the weight of years, salted by the quiet rain of 1,000 private tears. Oh, the roots run deep beneath the frozen clay, holding firm the ground where we used to play. You are the steady pulse in my wrist, the gentle warmth within the autumn mist. Though the maps are torn and the stars grow dim, I cannot your light through the shadows grim. In every breath, in every aching bone, I am never walking this long road alone. Time is a river that carves the canyon wide, leaving nothing but the polished stones inside. But the essence that you whispered in the dark remain the flint that strikes the vital spark. The garden shears are rusting on the shelf near the faded portrait of your younger self. I'll wear your heavy coat to ward away the gale. The fabric holds the stories where my own words fade. The kettle hums a low and lonesome tune underneath a pale and watching crescent moon. I fold the linens just the way you taught, cherishing the simple peace that your labor brought on. Oh, the roots run deep beneath the frozen clay, holding firm the ground where we used to play. You are the steady pulse in my The brass section hums a familiar melody across the dusty floor of an old ballroom. Glittering lights reflect in the golden wine, tracing the arc of a decade long gone. A steady beat swings like a silver pendulum, heels creaking rhythmically on the polished wood, bowing to the ghost of a velvet memory before the violins begin to swell and soar. The curtain rises on a stage of pure emotion. Every heavy heart finds a place to belong, blending the rustic charm with grand design as the baton signals the coming of the tide, singing out the sorrows of a wandering soul, wrapped in majesty of a thousand strings. A bittersweet anthem for the restless years, carrying the weight of a world on fire. Tears are disguised by the bright crescendo. Every vibration pulls at a hidden string. The singer leans into the microphone stand, painting a portrait of longing without name.